Where are we going?
We're going to the road to Hana. We have a gypsy guide that's going to tell us where to go and what to do.
To merge onto the main route once again. I'll have instructions about the road to Hana and Haleakala tour routes in just a few minutes up ahead.
We're up at 4:15, trying to get ourselves together.
Kind of got on the road a little later than I was planning. But
Here we go.
here we go.
Where we'll catch a quick sight of the rockwork of one of the elevated irrigation channels. Now there is no need to stop here, just a quick drive-by is fine.
We're on the road to Hana. I can't look.
Don't look.
Don't look. Whoa. And some turns. Is that what
600.
It was? Oh, 600. Yeah, 600 some turns. 50 bridges. No. How many bridges?
64, 46 of them are one-lane bridges. A lot going on here. World famous road to Hana.
What do you think so far?
Fun.
It's our first bathroom break. Fortunately, they had a nice facility here. We're at some sort of state park. I forget the name. Yeah, something like that. We're literally right under the road, or above the road. Here come some people. Not very busy yet. It's, what time is it?
7:15.
So we're really early here, but everybody says you got to go early. So let's move on. Find some banana bread. Okay, here's our first actual stop, the K&I Arboretum. It's free. It's still pretty quiet on the road here. There's some rainbow eucalyptus trees that are supposedly pretty cool. A little walk through the rainforest. Nothing we haven't done before, right?
That's right.
We had the place to ourselves, it seems.
Lovely. A little chilly out.
I think,
Coming up to
yeah, there's the rainbow eucalyptus trees. I believe I was here in 1994. I have no tracking of where I was at on that trip. But I seem to have photos that look familiar, including these trees. The rainbow eucalyptus tree. Also known as the Bagras, painted gum. It's actually starting to rain.
We're in a rainforest, so it's not that surprising.
Nice flowers.
Pretty flowers. Green.
the Hana Lookout. Rocky Point, just past the Arboretum we were at. Yeah, there's a famous banana bread place, Auntie Sandy's. Every guidebook, everything says you gotta go get Auntie Sandy's banana bread. It's closed for Labor Day. Today's Labor Day. Let's get up close and personal here. These are pretty cool. So when we got here, we were like the first or second car in the parking lot. Now the parking lot's filling up. Tours are rolling in. We're like just slightly ahead of the wave. We better get going. Well, the good news is the Auntie Sandy's banana bread wasn't closed for Labor Day. They were just closed until 8:30, and we were too early. But they're open now. The line quickly formed. It's a nice warm loaf. It looks delicious.
Can't get into it.
It's legendary. Everybody says you have to have it, so we'll see what we think here. Okay, we're eating the banana bread while we're driving.
It's hot.
This is warm.
Yeah.
It's not hot. It's warm. Give me some. This is gonna make for a good video. Because we're driving on a cliff. This is the Three Bears Falls. Here comes a car. There's nowhere to park here, so you just gotta do this. I should have let that guy get past us. So he's just staying here. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're in the middle of the road. People are crazy here.
We're approaching another state wayside park and rest area. This time, Pu'aka'a Park. There are restrooms at the parking area if anyone needs them. There are a couple of nice smaller waterfalls and some good swimming holes here that can be accessed from the car park, though the trails are often a little on the muddy side in places. This is not one of our must-do waterfalls, but if you really want to see everything, cross the road and this is a nice photo stop.
Yeah.
One interesting thing about this park, though, it's a favorite place to hang out for locals from Hana. I guess when they want to get away from the hustle and bustle of tourists and many other places are crowded, then this is a pretty good place to be because most visitors just drive on by.
There it is. See any locals?
Nope.
We made it to Hana. Hana Bay. What do you think of the drive so far?
It's good. I mean, once you do it once, I don't know if you have to do it again.
Definitely only need to do it once, unless
Yeah.
it was 28 years ago.
Yeah.
And
Then
there's a
if you
few
wanna bring your
potholes that
wife,
they filled
yeah.
in. Yeah.
That was nice. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I suffered through it again. It's fun. We're gonna keep going. It's not just, it doesn't just end in Hana. It keeps going.
It's the journey, not the destination.
Journey, yes. Yes, there's still pools and other exciting things to see. We haven't even seen a waterfall yet because every time there's
I
nowhere to
saw
stop.
it.
We've seen them, but we haven't really seen them. Okay, this is called Koki Beach Park. just started raining, and then it just stopped raining, which has been most of the day. There's a sea arch over there. It's pretty cool. I think this was called Wailua Falls. They're pretty nice. What is it? Olives? I don't know if these are olives. Oh. If only we could figure out how to get down there and swim in there.
Good news, Maui travelers. We have less than 10 minutes to go until we reach the Kipahulu portion of Haleakala National Park, which is our last recommended must-do stop. The park extends all the way from the crater at 10,000 feet elevation down to where we're going to now. There are just two places where the park can be accessed by car, here and at the top. There are a few things that we should see at this section of the park. The first is the pools of Ohio. They're commonly referred to as the 7 sacred pools. But that is technically not quite correct, as there are as many as 24 pools in the sequence. And it seems that the pools are not actually considered a sacred place by Native Hawaiians. But they are still very nice, and we'll just call them the pools of Ohio. The idea of calling them the 7 sacred pools was dreamed up by a team of marketing people who wanted to get visitors to continue driving past Hana. Well, looks like it worked. It's pretty popular to walk down to the pools and even swim in them. A number of fairly major land and rock slides have led to the pools having their access restricted for long periods of time. It's a reminder that Maui and the entire Hawaiian island chain are constantly active and changing and subject to relentless natural forces. Restoration work has been completed after a 2-year closure, and it may be possible to wade and swim in the pools now.
Okay, we've arrived at the it's locked. National Park, Haleakala National Park, but this is the lower end. Obviously, we're not on the mountain, we're on the ocean, and at Ohio Gulch, which is a also known as the 7 sacred pools. And the wind just started picking up and it started raining again. Okay, we're heading on to the PPY trail on the Ohio Gulch. I think we are.
The rain stopped.
The rain just stopped. Keeps starting and stopping. What do you think?
Cool. I don't see any sharks that they say are here.
They said they were here last time. We didn't see them either. I don't know if you can get down there. My guess is they frown upon it now. Otherwise there'd be people all over it. Well, this is no hike up Mount Riamwiga in St. Kitts, or Nevis. Where were we? St. Kitts. I tripped. But it's pretty cool. A lot of roots. Actually a lot like that hike. Muddy. Yeah, that hike was muddy too. Yeah, this is actually a lot like that hike. Makahiku Falls. A little hidden waterfall here. Trail is very treacherous. Wet, slimy rocks everywhere, roots. But this is pretty cool. What do you think? Oh, she didn't follow me. Bamboo. A lot of bamboo. Walking through the bamboo still. Just on our way back from the falls. It's a 6 mile, well, 3 miles or so each way, something like that.
Slippery and rocky.
Slippery and rocky. I missed this on the way up because it's also very crowded. Nice waterfall. Somehow we lost the crowds for a little bit.
Just around the corner.
Maybe I did miss this. I think I did get it. I missed another waterfall. They all kind of look the same.
Yeah. They're water and they're falling.
Yeah. I think we made it. We made it back. Bamboo forest, 1 mile. It was definitely further than a mile. Well, I guess I'm lying. It felt a lot longer. But we went down here to the point, and then we went back up, and we hit the bridges and the bamboo forest, and that's about as far as we got.
We didn't go to that.
No, that's what I said. We didn't go all the way up to the other falls, so we only did maybe 3 miles total because we went back this way.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. Falls at Makahiku.
That's the first one.
And then the bridges. And then there's a bamboo forest. There's better falls up here. We didn't go all the way up.
Yeah, but there were falls there.
There were falls, but they weren't that important, so they didn't put them on the map.
That was a whole nother mile if we kept going?
Yeah, screw that. Whew. We need some food. Here, maybe you should do it.
Beautiful.
So we tried to go to Charles Lindbergh's grave, and there was a tree down on the road. So we literally had to turn around on a 1-lane road, which was challenging, and avoid some down wires. So we're continuing to drive around the back roads, around the southern part of the island. Once thought to be forbidden. Apparently it's just not a very easy drive. But really the whole drive hasn't been that easy, so here we are. This is nothing compared to North Caicos. What was that other crazy road drive we did? Caicos. Well, yeah, Little Caicos. Up Mount Obama.
I was gonna say Mount Obama.
Mount Obama. We never even made it to the top. That was a bad one.
That one was really bad.
We're making this one because people are coming the other direction. It's a better sign, I suppose. Unless we go off one of those cliffs. Or die of starvation. We're almost back on the real road.
We hope.
We hope. It's an interesting drive. Haleakala is on the right here. Check out the mountain. Can you see it?
It's February 1779, and a multi-masted tall ship limps its way back to Kealakekula Bay.
Still listening to our gypsy guide. He's still rambling along the stories because there's nothing else to talk about over here.
And Captain James Cook is returning to...
Still on our drive back. Got a cool sea arch here on the south side. You probably can't hear me because it's really windy. This section of the road actually is pretty good. Just narrow. So we've survived the road to Hana. We have our beers. We finally got some food. We had no food all day, well, except for nuts,
Banana bread.
banana bread, and some jerky. So we got some good meals coming. Waikiki Brewing Company